All right, air signs. We've got Libra, we've got Gemini, and we've got Aquarius here for your weekly reading, December 30th of this week. So we're going to see what it is you need to know. First of all, I want to let you know that I've already done your reading, but somehow, some way, it just went into the abyss and disappeared. So we're going to have a redo together. So there must be something special here that's going on that, I don't know, some energies might be playing weird out there. So we're going to figure out what this is. We're going to focus in on love, money, and career. Who doesn't want to know about that, right? Air signs. So here we go. We're going to see what it is that comes in for you this week. All right, first off, what is it, Spirit, that you want them to know here this week, December 30th, as this new moon comes in? All right, someone is really stubborn and unwilling to change. Whether that's you or somebody else, it might be a thought process here. We'll sift through this space. Climbing towards success, so that's about the career space. All right, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So there is dealings with a female somewhere around you, whether you are male or female, but you're dealing with another female energy here. Dark hair, dark complexion. All right, there was some type of letdown. Now, I don't know where that was. Maybe that was the outcome of something, is what Spirit's saying to me right now. So who is this that is, what is this about with the stubbornness here for these air signs? What is this about? I feel like this is a thought process. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It's like you inside of your own head thinking that you can't do something or pursue something. It's a limiting belief here that you're being asked to remove. Yeah, the Four of Swords. Your resting phase is over. It's like you've learned what you've needed to learn about that, and now it's time to move up. There's been upgrades too. Upgrades in your clairaudience here is what they're saying. Yeah, there's been illusions and deceit around what it is that you are trying to go towards versus what it is that Spirit's trying to pull you. So I feel like that's been this Two of Swords energy that's been coming through for you. All right, not knowing exactly what to do. Yeah. So alchemizing your own energy, becoming a master of thyself here is what you've been learning. But you've also been becoming a master at something else that is practical in the career space. Some knowledge, some type of wisdom that you've learned. It's like, yeah, the Page of Wands, you're at your peak of this. And now it's time for you to take this knowledge, take this advancement is what they're saying here in the career space, and use it. That's the Page of Wands, doing something with it. It's a brand new beginning. It's a brand new start. It's this energy. It's like the motor's running, but the gas pedal hasn't been hit yet, is what Spirit is saying here. Let's see what this broken bridge, whatever it is going to bring you a lot of financial stability. I will tell you that, whatever you're stepping into in this career space here. It's like, yeah, you've got the engine revving, but there's no gas pedal hit yet. The car's on, but we haven't hit the gas, all right? It's in park, all right? The Hermit. You've learned all that you need to learn, but here's what's cool about the Hermit. The Hermit takes the wisdom and the knowledge. They have their own wisdom, they have their own knowledge, and they're taking that and they're guiding their own path with the intuitive direction here of Spirit. And it's like, you are now on to this new path towards success and leading your new adventure. And I just heard him say, welcome to your next adventure, right? Welcome to your next adventure. What's going on in the finances here, okay? What's going on in the wealth space for my air sign sphere? What's going on in the wealth space? You're in your head. You're trying to match the vibration here of abundance is what they're saying, but there's a block. All right, and it's the thought. It's the way that you're thinking. Yeah. You've got the Ten of Wands here and the King of Swords. It's the intellectual programming about being in fear, about not being able to make the money or the worry. It's like, well, it's complaining. It's like, well, I've tried this and I've tried this. Is there like, move away from that. Look at what is working. Focus on the gratitude of what is working for you. That just flew out completely on the floor. Look at that. Change your world. Change your perspective and you'll change your world, okay? It's always been said, if you want to change the world around you, change your perspective first. I believe that's really what's going on here in the financial space here, because it's all about the mindset and the vibration here. You're learning to alchemize it. Yeah, look, the emotions. Look, the King of Cups, mastering your emotions, mastering yourself, learning how to alchemize the energies, mastering the behavior, mastering the emotions, mastering the physical space, which is the material world that is brought back to you into alignment, right? But that's because you're working with the energies of the air and the birds and the messages that you're receiving, and changing the thought process, to change the perspective, to change the emotions, right? And it's like you've been in this irritated space, and there's fire energy here, which is telling me that that power, that passion is rising to the surface after aggravation here. The Phoenix, look at that. You cannot make this up. This is a whole new worldly change, but it's based upon the way that you see yourself and the way that you see your career space and your wealth, is what Spirit said. Yeah, look, you're moving away from it. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're moving more into what you are pursuing. I feel like Spirit's telling me, like, you're going to get at this point where you're just going to be like to this fuck it point and just throw yourself into it, because it's like, you're not going to know if it's going to work until you try it, right? But that's the whole point, is if you're never going to know if you don't try it. So I really feel like the way that you're getting pulled is the way to go, especially with this yep, look at that, the Queen of Cups. This is beautiful. Okay, that's divine balance between the masculine side of yourself and the feminine side of yourself. And this is the perspective shift. This is the divine alignment of what you're trying to bring in. Choo-choo. There was an unsuccessful outcome, and that's because it was not meant for you. And whatever this path is, with the change of the perception, is the pathway that you're going to pursue, which will ensue your longevity, is what Spirit just said to me. Okay, I feel like I want to pull a little bit more on this. It almost feels like you feel like you're jumping here. You'll be receiving a precious gift. So this is the gift of sight, the gift. The miracle is the perception shift, right, Spirit? The miracle, yeah, the miracle is the perspective shift, because once that happens, then the universe physically represents that back to you. All right, be careful with the money. Be careful with the danger, especially in money matters. It's the way that you're thinking about it. It's the way, yeah. You'll be taken care of in difficult times, okay? Triumph over troubled obstacles, and pay attention to your work. It's like you got to focus on what it is that you're trying to bring in, and remove the distractions. Here is where you're to begin. This perspective shift is going to give you this entire worldly change here, air signs. It's all about the energy that you bring into what you're trying to align yourself with here. And that's climbing the ladder, is alchemizing the energy here, getting your mind clear, okay? The stubbornness of the perception. It's like really working on the awareness of what it is that is the mindset of the shift, which is going to connect this bridge again between the head and the heart space, is what they're showing me. All right, air signs, this has been an absolutely lovely reading to do for you guys. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe. It not only helps me, but it helps the channel out as well. And it also helps the other air signs out there. All right. Now, they're telling me last minute, they said last minute, as soon as this perspective shift changes, you start becoming aware of your thoughts and backtracking yourself to not allow yourself to have an emotion after that thought. This is when everything changes for you, and there is a beautiful gift that is on its way to you because of that shift. I really feel like that shift is going to happen and peak for you this week, especially with the new moon. Allow these energies to come in and shift naturally for you. There's nothing that you have to do. All right, air signs, take care of yourselves and each other till we meet again. Mwah.